Hello, my name is Chris Bianchi, and I'm with Resolute Philanthropy. And today we're going to talk a little bit about corporate giving. Corporate giving is a fantastic part of your fundraising portfolio. It's a very common style for nonprofits to use, and it's a great way to get some support for your organization. But there's some things to watch out for too. So in this video, we're going to talk about the good news and the bad news about corporate giving, and we're also going to talk about some creative ways to not only engage with your corporate partners, but to help them achieve their goals as well. So let's take a look.
So there's a lot to talk about when it comes to corporate giving. On the good side, corporations often have budgets for and stated priorities about philanthropic giving, which means you can do, with a little bit of research, you can find out what sort of programs they like to support. And then you can do the math. Is my program a good fit for this organization? Yes or no? And if yes, great. And if not, that's great too. You've learned something, and you're going to be a better steward of your own time by doing such. Corporations are also excellent sources for volunteers, both at the programmatic and event level and at the leadership and board level. So really think about volunteer needs of your organization, and can your corporate partners help you meet those needs? And finally, corporations have great marketing and outreach capabilities. And how can you work with them to spread the message of your organization to new channels and new markets? The challenge is corporations are often seen as a silver bullet. They're seen as the thing that will solve your fundraising problems. And I can't tell you how many rooms I've been in when somebody said, well, let's just call Amazon because they've got all the money. And while that's half true, they do have all the money. What's not true is what they do with the money. If you look at the graph on your screen, you'll see that in 2021, 4% of all donations made were made by corporations. 9% of all donations made were made by bequests, which, in the words of my fundraising mentor, Frank Hall, dead people give away more money than live corporations. And that's very true. So while we love corporate giving and we rely on corporate giving, it can't be the thing you focus on to strengthen your fundraising portfolio. There will always be challenges with corporate giving, and you don't want to be over-reliant on it when other forms of giving will pay off more and bring more benefit to your mission. There are different types of corporate giving. Corporate giving in terms of cash gifts, it's very common, and you'll see these a lot on event sponsorships. Corporate foundations often have grant programs. These grant programs can support both general operating needs as well as programmatic needs for your organization. As we talked about on the last slide, corporations can also help us with marketing. Maybe they can spread the word of a new campaign or a new program. Maybe they can help you find new clients or new customers to serve. They can also be very powerful in volunteer engagement. Some corporations actually pay their employees to volunteer with nonprofits during the work week. So your organizational needs for volunteers could be met in many ways by these volunteers, and you then have a chance to build relationships with these individuals and maybe get them to be involved with your mission beyond that day of volunteering. Finally, corporations can support us through in-kind giving. That's when they give us a thing or a product. Maybe you've got a law firm and they are doing some pro bono work for you. That's an in-kind gift. Maybe there's product that your clients can use or your employees can use. I've had corporations give us in-kind gifts like gently used laptops for the staff members or new office furniture, or even the use of conference rooms for important meetings. There's lots of ways they can do it. But like any donor, you're going to want to talk to them. You're going to build that relationship and make those asks. Find out what your team needs, and is there a way that your corporate partners can help you meet those needs? So how do we maximize our corporate partnerships? And there's two key takeaways here. First off is you want to do your research. You want to know about this company that's working with you. Not only what do they do and where do they do it, but what markets are they in? Who's their leadership team? Who are their competitors? Who are their customers? And you want to know this stuff, not just to know this stuff, but you want to know this stuff because what makes a corporate partnership strong between a nonprofit and a corporation is when that nonprofit is actively trying to benefit the employees or the customers of that organization. Meaning, if your corporate relationship is built entirely on your relationship with one executive at that corporation. Let's say it's ABC Bank, and you know Sally, and Sally loves your organization, and because of that, Sally's bank is really involved with your organization. If that's your only lead into that corporation, you're setting yourself up for disappointment when Sally moves on. If Sally changes jobs, if Sally moves, maybe you don't have that strong relationship anymore. But if you've worked with ABC Bank and you've shown them that when they give a gift, you celebrate that gift, and all of ABC's customers can see what a generous and progressive bank they are. If you've taken the opportunity to really avail yourself of ABC Bank employees and their employees love you and love your mission, that's going to build those ties stronger. So think about not only how they can help you, but how you can help them and what your stewardship activities are that's going to strengthen and maintain those relationships.
A lot to unpack about corporate giving. They can be fantastic partners, but they're not going to solve all your fundraising challenges. So remember that a strong corporate giving program can't be the sole tentpole for your fundraising operations. You got to have more out there. But still, with your corporate partners, with some research and with some creativity, you can create very strong bonds that bring you not only financial support, but all sorts of other support too. So let's talk about it. I want to hear more about how you're working with your corporate partners and how we can help you do more together. You can find me at resolutephilanthropy.com. Log on, sign up for a free consultation call, and let me know what you're working on. Thanks for listening today, and have a great day. Bye-bye.